Life Path 2. Peacemaker with the soul of an artist. If your life path is 2 or if your day of birth is 2, 11, 20 or 29, you are extremely sensitive, perceptive, and a bit shy. These qualities are both your strengths and weaknesses. For while you possess enormous sensitivity to your feelings and those of others, that same sensitivity can cause you to hold back and repress your considerable talents. Sensitivity and perceptiveness are among your many fine qualities because you intuitively know what people want or feel. You can be extremely diplomatic and tactful. You are also patient and cooperative. You work well with groups and somehow find a way of creating harmony among diverse opinions. You enjoy music and poetry and require a harmonious environment. You have an eye for beauty and a fine sense of balance and rhythm. You have healing capabilities, especially in such fields as massage, acupuncture, physical therapy, and counseling. Your extremely delicate ego bruises easily and can make too much of someone else's thoughtless remarks or criticisms. Because you get hurt easily, you may tend to withhold your own thoughts and contributions to the matter at hand. This can cause you considerable resentment and anger. Too often, you run from confrontation to avoid a battle. When you employ your considerable inner strength, you will discover your enormous power and abilities to direct difficult situations toward your own goals. It is the awareness of your inner strength that will give you the courage to use your own personal power when it is needed. You are a sensitive and passionate lover. Your perceptiveness makes you aware of your partner's needs and desires, which you are able to fulfill with almost magical delicacy. However, when you feel you have been mistreated or jilted, you can react with devastating power, sometimes using personal criticisms vindictively. Your awareness, diplomatic skills, and organizational talents give you the ability to bring off difficult tasks. You willingly step out of the limelight to facilitate the success of your endeavor. In truth, you are often the power behind the throne. However, you do not always receive the credit you deserve for the fine work you've done, or your role is underestimated and your accomplishments overlooked. Rather than brood over your losses, you need to confront those who would make less of your contributions and stand up for your accomplishments. You need security and comfort, quiet settings, and the company of loved ones. You are a perfectionist when it comes to your home and work environment. You have excellent taste, which is obvious in your private surroundings. You are a fine companion and possess a good sense of humor. Friends seek you out for your calming and peaceful company. You are a safe haven to other sensitive people who recognize your compassion and understanding. Once a true life path has found its niche in life, all the talents and intelligence for great success are there to be employed. Seek out work that allows your sensitive nature to flourish. Be the glue that binds others together. You are a creative, talented, and a skillful person who is hardworking and dedicated towards your goals in life. You also exhibit empathy and love towards your near and dear ones. You have a greater understanding of life, love, and relationships, along with being determined and committed towards your goals, which helps you make the correct decisions in life, though at times you do lose your grip over these things as you are also a human being. You are a wise soul trying to make wise decisions in life. Your secure future lies in the areas of teaching, healing, and counseling where you can try your hands on. Being born on the true life path means that You came into this lifetime to learn about feminine energy, relationships, equality, self-awareness, diplomacy, intuition, patience, healing, cooperation, peace, courtesy, and the importance of detail. The energy of two does not seek to control, but to achieve balance. Those born on the two life path have the potential to lead the way for humanity through their refined powers of persuasion, their ability to inspire on an emotional level, and most importantly, their desire to bring equality and peace to this planet. You are the one who encourages and promotes those who have something valuable to offer. You are the one who takes care of the details that others are unable or unwilling to handle. This makes you the ultimate networker or agent who provides service, which enables others to progress. You are the indispensable behind-the-scenes organizer on whom others rely, and you will be given much opportunity to fulfill your own ambitions and dreams along the way. The way you live your life, feel your feelings, think your thoughts, make your decisions, and reach for your dreams may be quite unusual. It is from your example that others can learn, emulate, and embrace a brand new way of living which makes peace, love, and understanding their top priorities. But it is important to understand that your days of dreaming about a better life are over. The days of actually creating those improvements are here. The two-life path enables you to bring forward ideas which were once considered idealistic but are now recognized as the basis of a more peaceful world. Remain true to your feelings and have the courage to question so-called authority and tradition. You must learn to do this without the use of force. Use your natural ability to persuade instead. There is a cleverness about the two energy which you must tap into. It provides you with the intelligence to achieve your objectives without jeopardizing your security or reputation. Your sensitive nature provides you with strong intelligence. If you are patient enough with the details, you will know how to create peace out of chaos. You have the ability to feel, intuit, and sense your way through life. You must become comfortable with this gift, or you could become overwhelmed by your own feelings and shut them down completely, rendering you cold and seemingly heartless. Your recognition of reality is what makes you so sensitive in the first place. But your acceptance of reality and your desire to change, rather than just camouflage painful realities, can place you in a position of power and great personal satisfaction. Our misunderstanding of emotion has led us to deny our feelings, our true sensitivity, to an alarming degree. Most people have forgotten how to feel. They do what they can to suppress any feelings that may arise. On the two-life path, your ability to feel is your primary resource. If you cut yourself off from it, you cannot feel happiness. You cannot feel fully alive or aware. No matter how reality makes you feel, your acceptance of reality is what makes you so intelligent, and it is the key to your success and happiness. Twos tend to gravitate toward extremes. Some are oversensitive, passive, and self-depreciating, while others are aggressive, angry, controlling, judgmental, and even cruel. Twos often pendulate between extremes before balance is achieved. These extremes are created by your various fears, which must be faced head-on. Only then you will know what needs to be feared and what does not. There is an inherent shyness in most twos, but when you remain true to yourself and follow your feelings, your humility turns to radiance and dignity. Your sense of self is often overshadowed by your need to interact with and understand other people and their situations. 2 teaches you to relate one thing to another so that meaningful connections can be made. Relatives play important roles. Although you do not believe you owe allegiance to certain people just because you are related by blood or law, you are able to relate by sensing their needs, motivations, and the causes of their problems. You are able to clarify and relate your feelings about other people, verbally or artistically. 2 represents cooperation. It provides you with opportunities to become an organizer, facilitator, partner, and peacemaker. You often find yourself in situations where all-round cooperation is required. This does not mean submitting yourself to the demands or ill will of others. It means operating in your own right, usually within a team or group in which everyone has a talent to contribute or role to play. Cooperation means operating together. In many ways, you are a catalyst. As you connect to other people, you tend to connect those people to each other, often without noticing it. Your friends and family are such a diverse collection of characters who may have little in common except for the bond they share with you. You may not be the leader of the pack, but without you there to keep things connected, the pack may not be able to hold itself together. You may wonder, since you were born on the true life path of peace and understanding, why you experienced such a harsh, chaotic, or insensitive childhood. Although your efforts were visible, you may not have received recognition for your intelligence, contribution, or talent. You probably came up with some great ideas that were discounted or put into action by someone else. You may have found yourself seeking a position of leadership only to realize that your ideas were too idealistic for this aggressive, judgmental world. Understanding and accepting your past will release you from the pain, grief, anger, fear, guilt, shame, and blame that have followed you into adulthood. Your early experiences were necessary to instill in you the desire for peace. This acceptance may not be easy to make, and until maturity is reached, you may want to take revenge or otherwise control those involved. But you instinctively know that forgiveness is the key. The desire for peace, whether you can equate it to your past or not, is the driving force for all that you aspire to in life today. Your position of diplomat is an important one. You must learn to express yourself in a way that helps others to see things from other points of view. This talent can only be accessed through developing your ability to see the merits of other views, through impartiality, broad-mindedness, and patience. True settlement means that all concerned must feel satisfied with the result. If this is not the case, then true settlement has not occurred, and someone is being forced to accept something that is unacceptable to them. The underlying sense of loss, betrayal, and anger remains, and over time, sometimes generations, these emotions fester until they can no longer be held in. Eventually, they explode. This is one of the principal reasons that history repeats itself, and lasting peace cannot be achieved. This must change in the 2000s, and you are one of the people who can help change it. You must be patient and observant as you watch others achieve their results with a force that you simply do not possess. Whenever you try to imitate the aggressive tactics of others, you will end up with unnecessary problems. Other people are sometimes tempted to take credit for your ideas and efforts, to emulate your style or method, or to use you and your talents without giving due credit. You may believe you just don't have what it takes to enjoy the kind of success others seem to acquire with ease. But this is a temporary situation in which you will learn what needs to be learned and eventually emerge in your own right, with the satisfaction of knowing that your success has enabled others to succeed too. When twos become frustrated with their slower path, they are also capable of turning diplomacy into deceit. If you are ever caught in this maneuver, you could find yourself with a reputation of being sly or two-faced. You can be clever at hiding the fact that your gift of persuasion has become the knack of manipulation, and rather than apologize, you can twist a situation around and make others feel guilty instead. This is your own guilt in reverse. It is called blame. Twos can send the rest of us on some confusing and unnecessary guilt trips. Your own feelings can be easily hurt. This need not be the case if you learn to relax with yourself. You may want to retreat from situations in which others are insensitive, indifferent, or unkind. But in doing so, you may deprive yourself of beneficial experience. You must learn to deal courageously and intelligently with the insensitivity of others. You belong out there in the big bustling world, making things happen for others and for yourself. You want to be a good friend, and you need to know that you are loved. You may give the appearance of self-confidence, but inwardly you may be intimidated by those who seem more capable than you. There may also be times when you question your own desirability or talent. There are the times when your powers of persuasion become reversed, enabling others to talk you into things that go against your grain, or talk you out of the things that you really want. Learn to say no when no is what you want to say. Be careful not to give in to the pressures of others just to avoid confrontation. Your sense of self-respect must be developed so you can face life with confidence. Your strengths are often found where other people's are lacking. By doing for them what they cannot or will not do for themselves in some kind of service, you will create a powerful position for yourself in which you will be considered indispensable. The magnetic pull of two is being felt throughout the world. It is providing you with what you need, not only to survive the drastic changes that are occurring, but also to understand them on such a deep level that you can become constructively involved without placing yourself in danger. A strong intuition is one of two's principal gifts. In order to hear your intuitive voice, it is necessary to feel your feelings as spontaneously as possible. It has long been believed that intuition is a function of the mind, but this is not so. To intuit is to sense. To sense is to feel. Therefore, it is the power of the emotions that allows your mind to really know something. You are one of humanity's sensitives, and it is so important for you to learn more about the power of our feminine emotional energy, our honesty. Reduce the stress in your life. Two is a slow-moving and gentle energy. The pressure that comes up from trying to speed things up against this deliberately slow current can make you physically, emotionally, or mentally ill. Whenever you feel intolerable pressure, you are probably pushing or being pushed too hard. You may have a lot to do in life, but you will do it better if you proceed at a slower pace and observe the details and nuances involved. Never deny what you are feeling. Feel your feelings, understand what triggered them, and how they need to be expressed. Valuable intelligence can be gained from this ongoing experience. It is not enough to simply acknowledge your emotions on an intellectual basis. You must experience them. Let them pass through you and out of your physical body. Only by truly feeling your feelings will you be able to navigate the two paths successfully. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, liking, and subscribing. It helps our channel grow. I'll see you again. Good luck to you. Bye.